So you've heard this so many times, the words, don't give up on your dreams. But sometimes that advice isn't actually right. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about why we need to really think about what we want all the time, or at least regularly, and why it is also okay to sometimes let go of something that you've wanted for a really long time. So if you want to find out more about this topic, be sure to keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. I am a life coach and law of attraction teacher, and you have found my YouTube channel where I upload 2 new videos for you guys each and every week, all about the art of creating your best life ever. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So as I love to tell my manifesting students, you can really create any kind of life that you like. You can go after anything you want. You can become anyone you want to be, almost without limitation. But today I'm going to talk about the other part of this equation that sometimes the manifesting world doesn't really explore too much. So if you have set a goal for yourself, if you set an intention and it isn't really feeling right for you anymore, today's video is all about letting you know that it is totally okay. Sometimes we outgrow the things that we want, and I really don't want you guys to hold on to things because you think you have to. Because you think that if you flake out on it, that you are flaking out on something that's super important. What I want you guys to know is that we are all just constantly growing and expanding, and I talk about this concept all the time. Your job as a human is to constantly grow and expand through this lifetime, which means we are constantly in a learning state. Our typical societal look at this, though, doesn't match up with the reality of it. So we are expected to go to school and then go to college and then get a job, and then that's it. That is what society expects us to do as far as learning goes. But we're actually learning all the time. We are learning how to communicate. We are learning how to be better in relationships. We are learning how to be better at work. We are learning and growing and expanding all the time. So the tricky thing happens is when you set a goal and you are here, and then you keep learning and growing, and you get to here, the goal you set back here might not be what you want anymore. It might not be something that lights you up anymore. It might not be even in your realm of things that seem cool anymore. Like, it might have gone totally by the wayside. What I want you to know is that even if you've been manifesting it, if you've been working towards something for a long time, if you feel like you've outgrown that thing, if you feel like it isn't lighting you up anymore, maybe it feels heavy and dark when you think about it instead of bright and exciting, it is totally okay to let go of the goal, to let go of the intention, to let go of the manifestation, and that doesn't mean you failed. The whole point from doing anything in life is that we are going to learn and grow as we do it. Sometimes we are going to outgrow the things we think we want before we ever get there, and that is totally okay. Those goals still served a purpose. They pushed you in a certain direction. They led you down a certain path. You still got something out of just wanting them and pushing yourself after them, even if you didn't actually get there. So again, I've sometimes find that people are holding on to something from their past, or maybe holding on to something that their parents wanted for themselves, or holding on to something that they think society wants them to do. And those things are never going to light you up, and it's going to be really hard to manifest them, actually, because your energy isn't behind them. Your energy isn't pure. You are feeling obligation. You are feeling like you have to do it. You aren't feeling excited and happy and joyful. So the goals that we go after should light us up. The goals should make us feel good when we're thinking about them. They shouldn't weigh us down. They shouldn't feel like a burden. They should feel like, wow, I cannot wait to get there. I cannot wait to be this person. I cannot wait to have this thing. I cannot wait for my life to look a certain way. That is where we should be going. So it is so key to keep coming back and asking yourself authentically and honestly what you really want in life. And I am a huge fan of daydreaming constantly. I'm a huge fan of letting your mind go. I'm a huge fan of looking at people maybe online, and when you feel that pang of jealousy, like there's something there to explore. There's something there that you want. There is something there that you should be pushing forward for in your life. So we need to constantly ask ourselves these questions, because we are not the same person. Even after a month, sometimes we're not the same person. Sometimes we change and grow so rapidly. Our goals should also change and grow rapidly to go along with our inner growth, right? So what I really want you guys to know is that giving up or changing your goal or changing what you're going after, it is not a failure. You do not have to feel bad about that. You do not have to feel guilty about that. And you do not have to feel like you did something awful to the universe by asking for something and then changing your mind later. You are the conscious creator. And the sooner that you are clear about what you want and set out after it and let go of the past, the sooner you are going to find that beautiful future that you have been dreaming of. Please do not hold on to the past because of any of these outdated ideas about how we should never give up. I mean, never giving up is great when we are going after something. Like sometimes you need to hear that advice, but sometimes that advice is going to keep you small. It is going to keep you chasing something that maybe you wanted 5 years ago or 5 months ago that isn't really going to be right for you anymore. I really want you guys to get in the habit of really thinking and evaluating what you want in life, because that will take you so much farther. The real key is just to stay curious and to keep asking yourself these big questions. And the more you ask the questions, the better answers you're going to get. So please don't be afraid to throw out anything that you've been holding on to for a long time. Sometimes it is key to go forward with something new in mind, something that is more aligned with the person you are now, as opposed to aligning with somebody that you've already outgrown. So I hope this video helps clear up a question for you guys. I hope you learned from this today. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor and give it a like. If you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to find out more about me, come on over to the site. I'll leave a link in the description box below. I have an amazing library of freebies that I will give you immediate access to if you sign up for updates. Thank you guys again for being here. I'll be back here soon in the next video. So until then, I'm wishing you the most amazing week ever. And just remember, get ready for the miracle. See you guys.